And moving on, the White House is warning that funding for Ukraine will run out by the end of the year. It said Kyiv would be kneecapped in its war against Russia if Congress fails to approve new aid. From Washington, Daily India's Kate Fisher reports for more.
There is no magical pot of funding available. We are out of money and nearly out of time. That's the stark warning from the White House's budget director in a letter to congressional leaders, calling on them to pass President Joe Biden's request for $106 billion in emergency funding. That total also covers his other foreign policy priorities, including Israel and the Indo-Pacific. Shalanda Young said that without congressional action, the US simply will run out of money by the end of the year to procure more weapons and equipment for Ukraine and to provide equipment from US military stocks. But President Biden's funding request remains stuck in gridlock on Capitol Hill under mounting Republican opposition to helping Kyiv. Some lawmakers, especially in the Senate, where backing for Ukraine runs deeper, are trying to negotiate a bipartisan deal that would contain aid for Kyiv, alongside new immigration procedures to reduce the number of migrants arriving in the US through its southern border. But those talks appear to be faltering, and even if it gets through the Senate, it's unclear if it can pass the Republican-led House, whose new Speaker, Mike Johnson, has been sceptical of funding for Ukraine. Kate Fisher in Washington reporting for DD India.